All right, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Coley. I just wanted to swing by and give you a quick update on the house real quick. So as you can see, we got the landscaping near completion out here. There's some sod that I'll end up having replaced out here. I'm not real happy with some of the sod that they installed, so I imagine this stuff would probably eventually come through, but looks like it's a little bit dried out to me, so I'm gonna have that replaced. We'll also have them do some regrading around here, around the meter base and stuff here, just to get all that smoothed out for us. But that'll end up on my punch list, so if you guys have any concerns about that, you won't have to worry about that. But I want to take you guys inside just to show you what we've got going on inside. Hopefully the response to the concerns that I had earlier on in the week, hopefully that worked out for you. Again, if you guys have any questions about the response that I gave you for the initial concerns that you had that we dealt with this week, feel free to give me a shout, and I'll definitely try to get back to you on that as soon as I can. But essentially where we're at right now is we are still in what we call the fit to finish phase of the house. So a majority of the work has been completed. Just looking at the kitchen here, something that we have to get installed still is the canopy hood, and we're actually scheduled to have that installed on Monday. So they're going to install the lower portion of the canopy hood, and then we'll have Omni Electric wire that in, and then we'll get the shroud put up there for you. And then once all that gets done, I'm sure you probably already noticed the crown and stuff up here. That gets removed to do the tile install. The cabinet punch guys, they will install the light rail and crown up there to finish that off. I also did talk to the painter about that corner that you had a concern with, and we'll be able to get that addressed. I'm thinking there's definitely something that we can do to make that look a little bit better for you, so not a huge deal. The trim company will also be installing the top cap up here for us, so that should be good. Getting done relatively soon. I'm going to try to knock that out next week. All the protective cardboard on the flooring that you have here, once we get into the rough clean portion, that's when all this stuff comes out. So as we move into next week, what the trades are doing currently is they're just trying to get the house finished from the fit to finish portion. As soon as they're done with that, we'll do a rough clean on the house, and then that gives me the green light to come in here and complete my inspection, my field manager inspection. So I throw together a nice long list of punch items that I want to see get done over the next couple weeks as we move toward the build quality celebration. So I have as presentable of a product for you guys when you come in for the build quality celebration. And then the build quality celebration will have the opportunity to throw together our own little punch list at the celebration walk if we have any other items that I happen to miss. So just kind of give you guys a grand tour of the house here. Trying to turn some lights on and stuff just to show you where we're at. So we've obviously got some spackle work done here. We're also right in the middle of what they call final paint. So final paint is the last opportunity that the painters are gonna have to come in and get the house as ready for me as possible before I come in and blue and green tape the house. So then they'll come in for their initial punch out of the items that I have taped. We're also gonna have another opportunity to tape the house after the build quality celebration, where I come in and do the exact same thing that I did next week when I blue and green taped the house right before closing. So thought this was a pretty nice little added feature right there, again with the metal ballast up on the second floor. Got a free option there. Technically, that first floor is the only portion that should have been installed, but they went ahead and got you that portion too. If you pay for the second floor, you would get this side here, and then you would also get this entire corner here of iron ballast. So got half of that, or a little less than half, but still think it looks pretty cool. This is a loft area here. Again, this is why I always tell my homeowners this is probably my least favorite time of the build, just because it gets a little chaotic during the fit to finish portion of the build. As you've probably already noticed, But once we get that initial rough clean done, everything kind of comes full circle and really lets me get in here and do my inspection and create a nice little punch list for those guys to come in and fix any deficiencies that they have. And the house generally looks in really good shape when I come in for my inspection. So. Carpet turned out really nice, looks really good with this wall color that you have in here. And then probably my favorite room in the house right here, the master bedroom with the extra sitting room here. I did a series of houses out in Seagrass Station. I think it was our Mitchell plan that we offered the sitting room in the master bedroom also, but I think this plan and then that Mitchell that I was doing out in another community is probably our biggest master bedroom that we offer in any of our houses. Got the master bath. We've got wire shelving and mirrors coming in. Should have came in today, actually. I've got to email them and find out what their delay is on this. I contacted them yesterday about it too, and they said that they should have been installed today, so I got to find out why they're delayed. Master bathroom always looks really nice once we get that initial rough clean done. All right, well, that's a quick little grand tour of the house. Again, like I said, we're step 7 of that build quality experience, if you remember that from the build quality introduction. Still just working on the fit to finish of the house. We're about wrapped up with it. We should be wrapped up with all the installs by next week. And then, like I said, we'll get that rough clean done, get a nice final paint touch up done on the house. So the house is ready for me to come in and start doing my paint and drywall taping and get my inspection done. So as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, call, text, shoot me an email, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on the next update.